Okay, hello dear students. Today we are going to learn the poem How to Tell Wild Animals, written by American poet Caroline Wells. If you look at this poem, how many stanzas you find there? Six. There are 6 stanzas in the poem, and each stanza contains 6 lines in each. Actually, in this poem, Caroline Wells, she has suggested the humorous ways to identify the wild animals. Sometimes we may feel that these are the dangerous ways. Here, when we look at the title, How to Tell. Tell, it means what? Identify. Right. Tell means identify. So just look at the first stanza. Somebody from you, just get up and read the first stanza. Anybody? Yes, come on, you read. Yes, Chitra.
If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there you should to you advance, a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know that it is the Asiatic lion.
Okay, good. Look at the lines once again. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. Very good. Sit down. Look at the 5th line, the ending word, dying. Actually, the word is dying. Right? G letter is missing here. Why? Can you identify why the G letter is missing? Yes, of course, to create rhyming scheme. And what is the rhyming scheme of this stanza? A, B, A, B, C, C. First line rhymes with 3rd, second line with 4th, 5th line with 6th. And the rhyming words are chance, advance, east, beast, and lion. Can somebody from you come here and describe this stanza? Yes, of course, come. We have here the lion.
In stanza 1, Caroline Wells tells us about many humorous ways to identify Asian lion. So, according to her, whenever we go to the jungles in the east, we can find many animals, and if we have to identify any Asian lion, she describes us about 2 ways. So, one way is that about physical appearance. If the lion is large and tiny, then we can identify that it is an Asiatic lion. Then the another way told by her is that if that lion roars loudly and we get too much frightened, then we felt like we are dying. So, if we come across such situations, we get to know that it is an Asiatic lion.
Very good, very good. Sit down. So in this way, these are some dangerous ways shown by or suggested by the poet to identify or tell Asian lion. We'll move towards the second stanza now. Somebody from you, just get up and read this second stanza. Yes.
Or if sometimes when roaming around, a noble wild beast greets you with black streaks on yellow ground. Just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to be served.
Very good, sit down. So in this second stanza, which wild animal is described by the poet? Tiger. That is Bengal tiger. In this stanza, we see that discern. This is the word. Look at the last word. Discern. Can you guess the meaning of this word? Discern. Yes, discern means also identify. And as the first stanza, second stanza also has the same kind of rhyming scheme. That is A, B, C, C. Okay. Okay, who will come here to describe this second stanza from you? Yes, very good. Come, Chetan. Here we have the tiger.
Here, in the second stanza, the poet tells us that if you roaming around, a noble beast with black streaks on his yellow body greets you, and if he eats you, then the simple rule will tell you how to identify that this is a Bengal tiger.
Okay, good. Actually, the poet Caroline Wells tells us that this beast, noble beast, the poet calls this beast as noble beast. Beast in the sense huge animal. Tiger is very huge actually. Okay, and generally we find it in Bengal. Bengal is the name of the state. That is why it is called the Bengal tiger. Simple rule may help you learn to identify this Bengal tiger. What is the simple rule? He told us how to identify this Bengal tiger.
It eats you.
Okay, if he eats you. Actually, this is a dangerous way given by the poet Caroline Wells. We'll move towards the next stanza. Who will read third stanza? Next stanza. Yes, come on.
In strolling forth, a beast you view, whose height with spots its figure. As soon as he has leapt on you, you'll know it is the leper. It will do no good to roar with pen, he'll only lip and kneel.
Very good. Sit down. If strolling forth, strolling, walking, moving ahead. Okay. A beast you view. Okay, here it is a beast. Okay. Whose height with spots is pepper. Here in this line, look at the word hide. Hide in the sense here, the skin of an animal. Okay. This is not about hide and seek. Hide in the sense, the skin of an animal. Once again, look at the lines. If strolling forth, moving ahead, a beast you view, whose height with spots is peppered. As soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it's a leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain. He will only leap and leap again. I want somebody from you to describe this stanza. Will you come? Oh, good boy. We have one picture here of leopard. We'll see. Yes.
In the next stanza, the poet Caroline Wells want to tell us that if you are wandering in the forest and you see a beast animal who has a structure like paper spots on his body and he lives on you again and again. But this is different from a lion because lion roars, but he doesn't roar. Then poet says that it is clear that you will meet a leopard.
Actually, here the meaning leap and leap. Leap in the sense jump. It is jump. Okay, the leopard jumps again and again. That is the thing. Okay, leapt is here actually leapt. Leapt is the past tense of leap. Oh, good, very good. We'll see the next stanza now. The next stanza. Come on, somebody read the next stanza. Anybody, come on, get up quick and read next stanza.
When you are walking around your yard, you meet a creature there who will you very, very hard. Be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubt, I guess he will give you just one more care.
Okay. Read well, very good. Sit down. Somebody from us, read once again this stanza. Somebody. Anybody, come on, get up, Mahi. The word is here, HVG, it is hugs.
If when you are walking around your heart, you meet a creature there who hugs you very very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more kiss.
Very good. Caress. Sit down. Caress. Can you guess the meaning of caress? It's gentle touch. It's loving touch. How many of you have seen bear in the fair or in the forest or in the zoo? Okay, last time when we visited Nagpur Zoo, at that time you might have seen bear, right? Okay, look at this. If when you are walking around your yard in the sense, open space, okay, in front of your house or home, you meet a creature there who hugs you very very hard. Look at this, the way suggested by Caroline Wells to identify this animal. Okay, be sure it's a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress. Okay, somebody from just come here please and describe this stanza about the bear. Yes, Sanika. We have a picture of bear here in front of you.
So in stanza 4, as we can see, Caroline Wells described a bear as a creature she says that if you are roaming in your garden, in your yard, and you meet a creature over there, and if that creature hugs you very very hard, be sure it is a bear. Now, as we all have heard the saying in English that a bear's hug is a friendly hug, but here the bear hugs a man to kill him. And if you ever have any doubt whether it is a bear or not, he'll just give you one more guess.
Good, very good. Look at the stanza once again about the bear. Understand? So here the poet Caroline Wells gives us a very dangerous way to identify the bear. What is that? How to identify the bear then? If it hugs very very hard, it's a very tight hug. Right? Next stanza we'll see. In the next stanza, we'll find there are two animals actually. Caroline Wells have suggested. Okay. Here, who will read this next stanza? Okay.
Though to distinguish beast of prey, a novice might nonplus. The crocodile you always may tell from the hyenas. Hyenas come with many smiles, but if they live, they are crocodiles.
Very good. Sit down. Though to distinguish beasts of prey. Distinguish in the sense? Differentiate. Okay. To identify beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus. Here the word novice in the sense someone new to a job or new person. Okay, a novice might nonplus. Nonplus means what? Confused or puzzled or surprised. Okay. The crocodile you always may tell from the hyenas. Hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they live, they are crocodiles. We have saying also here. Okay. Crocodile tears, like that. Okay. So I want somebody from you to describe this stanza. Come on. We have a shot of crocodile, and I'll show you one picture of hyena also here. And these two boys will describe them. This stanza.
In this stanza, the poet wants to say that it is very difficult for an inexperienced person to distinguish between wild animals.
It is also very difficult for a novice person or for a new person to distinguish between a hyena and a crocodile, because for a hyena it comes with a merry smile to attack its victim.
On the other hand, a crocodile weeps while eating his prey.
So these are the signs of the animals that they are going to come and eat us. So be safe.
And the poets want to tell us that be secure and safe from them.
Okay, good. Very nice. We described both of these animals. So in this way, in this stanza, the poet Caroline Wells, she has suggested the dangerous ways to identify hyena and crocodile. Simple rule is that to identify hyena comes with merry smiles, and crocodile weeping. That is crocodile tears. We say that. Last stanza. Let us see. Yes, who will be last stanza? Yes, anybody stand up and read last stanza. Parnita.
The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He has not any ears at all and not a single limb. If there is nothing on the tree, this is the chameleon you see.
Okay, look at this line once again. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing, right? It looks like a lizard. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, it is the chameleon you see. Very simple way suggested by Caroline Wells. I want somebody from you to describe this stanza about chameleon. Yes, ma'am. We have one picture also of chameleon there.
In these lines, the poet describes a chameleon. The poet says that a chameleon resembles a small garden lizard. It doesn't have any ears or wings. The poet further says that if you are unable to see a thing on a tree, then you are probably seeing a chameleon, as it changes its color according to its background to escape from its enemy.
Okay, good. This animal, chameleon, actually changes its color according to the background. Understand? Whatever the background is. That is why we say no, गिरगिट की तरह रंग बदलता है. This is the same we have in Hindi, right? So this is chameleon. In this way, these are the animals, okay, given in this poem by the poet Caroline Wells, and how to identify them. At first, we saw which animal?
Lion.
Lion. How to identify the lion?
If he roars,
Yes, very good.
if he roars at you, and it first rule is that if he roars at you that you are going to die, and second one if it tries to eat you.
He roars and he eats you. Second animal we saw, that is the Bengal tiger. Third animal is described by the poet is a leopard. Next we saw bear. It hugs you very very hard. Then we saw crocodile and hyena. And in the last line, last stanza, we saw camel. In this way, all these are actually dangerous ways to identify the wild animals. Okay. Actually, when we look at this poem, this is a humorous poem. Understand? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.